Welcome back, everyone, to the 45th Lewis Drug RT Pro-Am here in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Back for our second semifinal men's double pro match of the day. Richard Eisman here joined with the legend Bobby Horn. Coach, tournament director, and player. Love seeing Bobby back out here. Thanks for joining me this morning, Bobby.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Excited for this one. It should be a great match.
As you can hear in the background, they're doing player introductions. We'll let them get through that and come back to you with some of the keys to victory by both teams.
All right, guys, so we got doubles, men's pro doubles. Rules here for racquetball for those of you at home who are just learning about racquetball. It's 2 out of 3 games to 15. If the first 2 games are split 1 game and 1, they will play that third game tiebreaker to 11 points instead of 15. They both get 1 1-minute timeout per game, 2 appeals, so if they disagree with the call, they can appeal to the ref, to the line judges, and it is a win by 1 point to win each game or the match. So if you have some questions, mentioned yesterday, go ahead and in the chat. You can ask as many questions you want. We have plenty of racquetball addicts at home that'll help you and explain the rules to you. Well, feel free to reach out to us as well.
So number 1 seed, Javier Amar, Rodrigo Montoya. Number 4 seed, Alan NATERA, Andres ACUNA. Bobby, you got thoughts on your path to victory for both teams?
You know, path to victory to this match or path to victory to get here?
No, to
this match.
Yeah, this match.
Yeah, this is going to be an interesting one. I mean, I think Mar and Montoya are a heavy favorite here. They are the best doubles team in the world and have won many, many championships, world championships, numerous pro events. So Alan and ACUNA have an uphill battle here, but they're also a great team that's played a lot together. So they're going to have to stay very consistent to beat Montoya and Mar today.
Great
get. Of course, Mar looking like he's going to crank on one and then hits the ball 4 miles per hour winner.
The finesse master of the tour. Great touch. There he gets his racket on the ball.
Little fortunate bounce off the sidewall. I think early on here, right off the bat, I was going to say keys to victory for ACUNA and NATERA is to make sure that they're not trying to overshoot, because Mar and Montoya will sit in the middle of the court and pick you apart if you do that. So making sure that they're obviously shooting the ball and trying to be shot makers, but also make Montoya and Mar shoot from the back more often than not. Speaking of shooting from the back,
ACUNA with a nice left corner pinch there.
Jeez, a roll out from 38 feet. Interesting. Mar a little flat early on here. Half a step late, which you don't see often in doubles from him.
Nice nick lob.
Really good.
And Allen just handling his side, going straight down the line. Wide open, good job.
Be interesting to see here. I think Mar had a long one with ACUNA yesterday, about 1 hour and 40 minutes, and they were diving all over the place. So I wonder if he's feeling any of the fatigue or tiredness from playing this vicious sport.
His legs are beat up. He's on the floor a lot yesterday.
Wow. It's a great start from ACUNA and NATERA.
Good power by NATERA to the left side. Sticking with the Nick lob.
Regular lob.
Yeah.
Change up. Oh, and just a half a step behind. I like the change up and serve. He got an opportunity too. He just didn't read it correctly. Montoya left that ball up in the middle of the court. Oh, that's a great shot.
A replay, I think. Oh, I call replay on that.
No call there. There's gonna be an appeal here.
I would appeal. Oh, they agree. One agrees, one disagrees. Oh, I think they both agree. Oh, wow, interesting.
From this angle, it looked like he might have had a chance, but call stands.
And lost appeal.
Great angle.
Ball jammed him at his feet.
Ball skipped.
Yep.
For those of you at home who don't know how appeals work, if a player decides to appeal, there's two line judges. They both have to disagree to overturn that. Otherwise, they lose an appeal. Oh, Montoya out of position. Great line by NATERA there.
So, Bobby, talk about you know, the dominant player versus a support player here. Do you see that with ACUNA and NATERA being more of a support function for NATERA and ACUNA being the main player?
You know, I don't think so, if I'm being completely honest. That's my encroachment. Oh, when you call a skip ball.
Yep.
I don't know if that's the case with these guys. I think they've played a lot together. I think they both have similar attributes. I think if there's going to be some big setups from the back of the court, I think that ball will be left with ACUNA. But I also think Allen's a really, really good doubles player. Very, very good. And he has been for a very long time. So, and I think it's a great line. We'll get right back to that in a second here.
Okay.
Oh, jeez. It's easy.
Yes.
Great rally. Yeah, I think Allen obviously is a great singles player and is very high ranked. I think he's one of the better doubles players as well on tour, and he's very consistent and he's long and he's able to get a lot of balls. And you'll see here, like he'll step up and he'll take some shots. He's not looking to just be a setup guy. Exhibit A right here, right? He's coming in and ripping balls.
Yes.
Oh, just overstepping his boundaries there. Kind of let that ball for ACUNA, coming over just a little too much.
Yeah, it's great that we just talked about that, and you showed how Allen stepped in and started being very aggressive and shooting the ball.
I think they're very interchangeable with this specific team, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think Montoya and Mar are a little different case. Mar will stay up in the front. You can see here, he'll flick balls, and he's going to set up Montoya to shoot. And he uses his hands to do that. And balls in the front court, he is the best on the right with balls in the front of the court, like in my opinion. And Montoya will sit back, so that's kind of their roles, where the other two guys here are going to be a little more even spread with the shots. Oh, Montoya missing an easy one.
Good court coverage here in the back right, just missed it.
You know, for as good of a start that NATERA and ACUNA have had, they're only up by 1 point, and I think yep, I was going to say, I think that as Mar and Montoya start settling in, that lead's not going to be enough. Got to really focus on, again, remember I said, if they can get those guys in the back of the court shooting the ball, they're going to have a really good chance of winning this, but right now they're trying to bang with them. This is more like it.
Nice get. Javier Mar in the front court.
What you guys don't know at home is that he broke his strings 4 or 5 shots ago, and he's looking at it and ended up hitting that little dink because he was aware that his strings were broke. He looked down at it and knew that he couldn't take a full swing there, and was able to punch that ball into the right corner. Great rally. Great rally.
So we'll stay here with the Javier getting a racket change for a broken string. That's a great recognition, Bobby. Like, if he took a full swing, the ball wouldn't have a flat. What am I trying to say? Come off the racket.
Absolutely.
You know?
Once it loses that tension, usually when you hit it, it'll either spray upwards or downwards. It'll kind of take a weird bounce. A lot of the times it'll just dive down in the ground if you have broken strings. So if you're aware of it, you know that you can kind of have to play it like almost as if you have like a paddle in your hand, right? It's going to come off real dead, and you can't take a full whippy swing. You kind of got to push it with your arm.
So 5-4 lead.
I want everybody at home to kind of just pay attention to Montoya and Mar's positioning in the court. You're going to see them hug just right and left of center, and they're going to be hanging around between the short line and the dotted line most of the time. They're just looking for this team to shoot. It's a great shot. Right back into that position, right? And then looking to counter punch. We have a lost racket. Montoya's butt cap snapped off. And we're going to have to get another racket replacement from the Montoya Mar team.
Yes.
ACUNA and NATERA doing a great job. That around the wall ball got Montoya moving to the back of the court, which pulled him back, and then they hit it to his side. Again, if they can get Mar and Montoya out of that kind of center court in front of the dotted line position, they'll have a lot of success. And I believe that was a side out, correct? So we're at 4-6.
Yes, correct. I think even Javier's even up a little more forward than Montoya.
He always will be.
Yeah, I think he's up at the front line area, right in that area.
And he's able to do that because Montoya's court coverage is just like right here. Like, it can cover every part of the court so easily. That's not going to work.
They call it probably good.
Probably going to see an appeal here if they lose the rally. Oh, made it. Oh, it's ridiculous. Oh, he got it. We're going to see an appeal on the 2 bounces here.
Got a replay here, Bobby. Yep.
Wow. Wow, what a shot. What a couple good gets there. And what's going to be hard about this appeal is that Montoya was appealing the 2 bounces from, 5, 6, 7 shots ago.
100%.
If he really thought it was 2, it's hard to say. He needs to appeal it right away because it's too back in the line judge's mind. So it's not a great appeal, but I think he lost an appeal there. Wow. Comes in there and hits a really tight pinch. It's going to be an avoidable.
Cross court.
Yep. So for those at home who are unaware of what a penalty hinder or avoidable hinder is, he took away his direct cross court, right? So you have to give your opponent a direct line and a direct cross court. Failure to move on an easy setup results in a loss of a point.
Or side out.
Or side out in this case. Oh my goodness.
There's that cut finesse shot that we talked about with Javier Mar. Either backhand or forehand side, it doesn't matter for him.
Great coverage, but ACUNA's got to realize that Allen's kind of playing forward a little bit.
So this game's kind of playing out like you stated from the early start to where it's working its way out now at an 8-5 lead.
I mean, if I'm sitting coaching NATERA and ACUNA, I would really focus on driving the ball back and not let these guys just counterpunch the whole time. Because they're just counterpunching to the back of the court every time. And then eventually when they get the easy one, they're kind of touching the ball or pinching the ball in the corner. So our team in the black here needs to work the #1 seed here to the back of the court to get it instead of trying to shoot every ball, right?
Maybe ceiling balls or a little higher passes on the sides.
Looks like we have our first time out.
Yep. We'll be back when game 1 resumes. Welcome back. We're on game 1. A nice lead for Montoya Mar at 10-5. Timeout by NATERA. ACUNA to try to stop the bleeding. Maybe come up with a plan to keep these guys in the backcourt versus in the front area.
Yeah, pretty good start for ACUNA and NATERA. Pretty flat start for Mar, in my opinion. That could also be some soreness, and as you start playing a little bit, that wears off. And now he's moving kind of, we'll just say Marish.
There you go.
And they opened up a lead here. I think hopefully ACUNA and NATERA went out and regrouped and kind of can go back to their original game plan and figure out a way to get these guys out of the center court. They're just kind of hovering in the middle the whole time. See, I like that a lot. Ooh. Mar almost made that, but that's kind of it right there, right? And if you get worried about like maybe a ball getting splatted on you too often because they've hit a couple of those, then you can also check a ceiling to the middle, right? Take away the splat from them. Like that. Uh-oh. There. Set up. That should be unavoidable.
Yep.
Oh.
Are you okay?
Friendly replay call there. Replay the point. That's an amazing wide angle. Amazing.
Montoya got his racket on it, but not enough. So it's side out. Good timeout.
Very good
Had
timeout.
two servers in, side out, and in the box at 5-10.
Very good timeout, and coming back from the timeout, you know, not trying to just flat roll every ball there. A lot of good ceiling balls around the world. Set up. Like it. There you go. That's more of kind of the shot pattern we want to see. Driving the ball off a wide angle, driving the ball to the back of the court, and then when you have the pinch, take it, right? Make them respect the pass.
Effective Nick lobs.
Too good.
So the ball a little short, kind of at the 30, 35-foot area. So,
And all set up for Montoya's 2 bomb backhands there. You just hit the ball so hard, so heavy always. Oh, that's great. Wow.
it's a great. I was talking about Corrado. He does that well too, and so does ACUNA with it being pushed to the left wall and then the reverse to the right corner. Is such a tough shot, but well executed.
Yeah, it's interesting that little left side forehand. It's not great. Worked out, huh?
It's a good get. Nice pass to the left.
Yeah, that left side court to the right corner is becoming a very common shot, not just from Montoya and Acuna and Moscoso. Even a guy like Adam from the right side will do it too, to the left corner, and it's becoming a very common shot down there, especially with this black ball. There it is again right there, right the inside out to the right corner.
It's just kind of like as a player at, with this pro level, they can do that, but the ball's coming towards you, you're kind of backing up, and then you're going across the court. It seems such a difficult shot to do.
Well, and then what it does is, there it is again. Oh, great kick. No, there's no hinder at all there. Oh, there's no, he wasn't even in the way. Avoidable call. We're going to see an appeal here. Yeah, this should be an appeal, and it should be overturned. In my opinion, of course. In my amateur opinion.
No, I don't know about that. The question is, do they have any more appeals? Oh, they do.
Oh, we have one disagree and one agree. Not sure if I agree with the interpretation there. Basically, Martel, our referee Martel, said that he was in the way of his line, and that ball came off the sidewall, and just,
Looks like he had the whole front wall except the right front.
Correct, exactly. A safety hinder, maybe a replay makes sense, but avoidable. Maybe not my favorite call of all time, but it is what it is. Nice. I like that reset. What a rally.
Yeah, nice job by Acuna getting in position with that straight down the line.
Yeah, and what's amazing about that rally is Allen is just up in the front court, just grinding away, keeping the ball well, keeping the ball alive. He's moving very, very well. Oh, yeah.
Set up perfect for that left pinch.
Oh, yeah, that was nice.
Yep. So 8-11 kind of climbing back in this second game.
Oh, just too good.
Ready to take it out of the air and do like a lot of these pros do in the service box area, not let the ball get to the back wall.
Yeah, they're probably going to check this return to the ceiling and make the guys go back and regain center court here is my guess. Oh, set up. Oh, there's a reset anyways. Oh, Portland's got it.
He almost did.
No ceiling ball with the 3 wall after a really, really good lob, Nick. I don't know if you got that ball. It looked like 2 bounces to me. Acuna does not agree. So hard, the ball's moving so fast. Impossible job for a referee, especially if they get body blocked. You can't see the ball.
Keep it in the backcourt.
Very smart.
It's coming off. Must have been a sprinkler head.
Yep, there's some sprinkler heads.
So that's the only court hinder that they play, right? There's no other hinders in pro racquetball.
The sprinkler heads, any sprinkler head, and there's a vent.
A vent, gotcha.
There's one vent in the front court that is.
And a fire alarm.
Yeah, and the fire alarm probably will never get hit, but it's probably safe. It's safe. That's not a good shot. Oh, it's probably not going to work.
He takes a full wind up and takes it off right at the last second.
He's just the best at it. There's nobody that can take the pace off the ball like he can. Like such soft hands. And not just good hands and soft. He can take the speed off. He hits a perfect shot every time too. Such a good feel for the game. It's a perfect wide angle, and wow. Very impressed with how NATERA is playing right now. He's calm, collected, confident.
Ball was just a little bit behind him, and for him to do that sidewall front wall.
High level.
Yeah, good stuff.
He's comfortable against these guys too. He grew up in the same city as them, has been playing them probably since he was in diapers. So, you know, the matchup's something he's.
Nice job by Andres.
Great shot. Set up really well with a nice wide angle by Allen. Yeah, I mean, he's been playing them. They're all from the same city, so he's confident against these guys. He kind of understands their patterns, understand how hard they hit the ball, tendencies. He's playing great today. That's a beautiful shot.
Good job by NATERA attacking the ball in the front court.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, since that timeout, they've done a really good job of pulling Montoya Mar at least out of center court part of the time. And we're at 10-12 now. Tighten this match right back up.
A hinder. Yep. That's just a replay.
ACUNA talking to NATERA there to try to get his rack a little more ready. Maybe for a penalty hinder.
Good straight in. That's a good serve, setting up his third shot opportunity, and he's executed well on that.
ACUNA's style is so interesting. He takes, you know, like almost looks like a half a swing, but hits the ball harder than everybody else.
Yeah.
So strong.
Great Nick lob there, hit at the base of the wall. And two
Beautiful
great
shot.
third shots by ACUNA for points, and now we're lining it up at 12-12. Very impressive comeback by NATERA and ACUNA.
Yeah, they really turned it around since kind of losing that tightness of the match and tied up here. I wouldn't be surprised if they score another one when we see a timeout. Great serve. Great get. Mar hitting that ball from about chest high. Front wall, side wall.
And roll out.
Yeah. And
hit that crack.
As he hits it, he kind of cuts the ball a little.
If it doesn't, they're sitting right in the front court ready for that.
He just doesn't miss it very often.
Right.
It's crazy. It's almost like a squash nick, right? When you play squash, that front wall, and then it dies on the side wall, coming down.
Oh, what a good job by Allen getting that ball. Oh. And there we talked about, how many times have we talked about that, Bobby, on how these guys are starting to use that right corner from the left side.
Right corner from the left side. All starts with them getting these guys moving to the back of the court. Allen's somehow able to get to Mar's spike there.
Which you could be spun around in the back because it's hitting left, right, you know, it's crazy.
That's not a great nick. Yep, that's not a great nick. I'm shocked not to see a timeout from Montoya Mar. They're confident in the fact that they've been here before. And they found themselves down one here in game one. 12 serves 13. Should be a replay?
No,
No,
I agree. I don't think it's a replay. Yeah, I think it's by. I know you differ with that, but I thought, you know, he wasn't reactive enough on that.
That's a better serve. That lob Z before was not great.
Ball hit him?
Oh, no.
The ball hit him?
The ball hit him, yeah.
Okay,
He
gotcha.
got stuck on that wall. Cardinal sin of doubles.
Don't get on the wall.
On the wall.
That's
exactly.
right.
Yeah. Get stuck on the wall, you're going to be in a bad situation half the time. Down.
That is sick. He recognized early he was going to hit the side wall, even though it was going to be at 38, and he ripped a splat rollout for NATERA back in the box at 13-all. Going to stick with that Nick lob, I believe.
Perfect. Oh, just a little too greedy. Right, and that's kind of how Mara and Montoya got their lead early on. Is that just a little punch to the back of the court, right? Acuna's got to be a little more disciplined in the sense of just keep driving the ball until you get the easy one, right? That's a great shot. He's holding up for his own partner. There's no, yeah, that's a good call. That's a good call. He held up because he thought Montoya and Maro in the way, and it was just NATERA in the way. Misjudgment. We're probably going to see an appeal here.
If they have any left, is the question.
Yeah, that'd be interesting. Do they have no appeal? So we're not going to see an appeal. The call is going to stand no matter what. Unfortunate timing, but Acuna just got to hit that ball. And this is the downfall of holding up on balls that are, you know, marginal. Sometimes you just got to swing. Everybody's grown men here. Everybody's professionals. You rip someone with the ball, including your partner, they're going to live. Might get a little bruise, but just keep playing. Make the shot. Acuna is good enough to make that shot anyways, too.
Just coming off the back.
Great ball.
Oh, frame on that short hop. We're at game point number 1 here.
Game point, Mara Montoya, after all the struggles and the comeback from NATERA and Acuna, the number 1 seed finds himself 14-13. Good lob, Z. Oh. And that's what Mara Montoya want. They want these guys to come up and cut the ball off and shoot, and they just counterpunch it. If they're not set up for a good shot, they'll flick it to the ceiling or punch to the back, and feeding right into their game plan. That's smart.
Game. Good job by.
Great game by these
Montoya.
guys. 15-13. Montoya Mara take the first game.
So we'll be back when game 2 begins.
Hi, this is John Criswell. Welcome to Manufacturing Marvels. Today we're in Rockdale, Illinois, approximately 45 miles southwest of Chicago. For over 50 years, KWM Gutterman Incorporated has established itself as the premier and is currently the largest gutter machine manufacturer in the United States. Initially founded by Carl W. Miner Sr. in the early 1960s, this family-owned business has thrived through 3 generations to continue building the highest quality portable gutter forming machines in the world today. They are masterful in manufacturing KWM's Ironman gutter machines and nationally recognized as experts in the gutter industry. KWM's entire product line is manufactured at 2 state-of-the-art locations. Rockdale houses a 45,000 square foot CNC and assembly facility, and Shanahan houses a 15,000 square foot fabrication facility. Adhering to their family values, integrity, and a particularly homegrown way of doing business has made KWM a success story around the globe. KWM gutter machines are sold on 5 continents, including North and South America, Europe, Africa, and Asia. KWM offers one of the most extensive and sought-after lines of gutter machines available on the market today. KWM produces the Ironman line of gutter machines and currently offers 34 gutter profiles, with more in development. This complete product offering is coupled with the most comprehensive warranty in the industry. Come see them at kwmgutterman.com. This is John Criswell for Manufacturing Marvels.
Welcome back to the second semifinal match of the day. Really tight first game. A couple of questionable calls there that we felt they should have played through. I'm sure they won't be holding up here in the second game as Mara and MONTOYA took the first game 15-13.
Yeah, it's really interesting here that game one was very unfortunate. A couple close calls and a couple, also calls from your own teammate standpoint too, not necessarily to do with the ref. Like ACUNA holding up on that ball is a call on himself, where he's looking to hold up and get a replay on a setup, right? Or he's looking to get an avoidable when he doesn't need to, right? He's one of the best players in the world. If he rips that ball down the line, he's probably hitting a winner because MONTOYA pulled off. Worst case is he rips his own partner, and you can live with that too. But instead, they lose the rally, nothing called.
Have no appeals to lean on.
No appeals to lean on, and end up losing 15-13. And little things like that at this level are everything, especially in a tight match. You just kind of have to play through. Right?
Let's see if they can regroup, come out.
Let it fly. Let it try. I'm not necessarily I'm a big fan of, racquetball being a sport where you can get hit by a ball. I think it's pretty special. So if you hit your partner, hit someone, going for a shot, that happens. We all love it in some weird way.
Badge of honor.
It's coming down. Yeah, see, MONTOYA takes that ball shot. Wow, what a get. Hands are ridiculous. Oh.
Skip ball, yep. Gotcha. Yeah, when you said his hands were ridiculous, I looked where his position was. He was in front of the service box. Yep. So, and the ball's coming at amazing pace there with Mar being able to do something with the ball.
That's a perfect wide angle. Absolutely perfect. And Mar's hands are not just his hands, his anticipation, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's the big reason. He understands what his opponent can and can't do from certain spots. Oh, ridiculous. Oh.
See, that's a shot he should take, right? Don't you think he should go right down the right side with that?
And what did they call? Avoidable? I didn't hear the call there.
Yep, it looks
like a replay. Smooth.
Nick just came off the back just a tad. It still nicked at the bottom of the left wall, but it was just a little deep on that.
Wouldn't mind seeing these guys. I mean, they got a lot with the lob nick, though, so I don't want to jinx it, but I wouldn't mind seeing them hit a little variety. Let's get. Right, lob nick is probably top 3 hardest serve to hit in racquetball consistently. Even the best players in the world struggle with it sometimes, so take some pressure off to hitting a perfect lob nick every time. I like the lob down the middle that MONTOYA's doing. I wouldn't mind seeing it. Wow, ripped. There's that left right corner. Good get.
Didn't make it.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing ACUNA and NATERA kind of take a page out of their opponent's book and lob the middle, make them come up and shoot a ball. Take a little pressure off of having to hit a perfect lob nick.
Nice shoulder shot by NATERA going to the left side.
He's absolutely crushing forehands today. I love this serve, especially in doubles.
Well, it puts both the teammates in position to cover the left and right side. So,
what I find pretty interesting here, and I know it does happen within this team here, why every single ceiling ball is only going to MONTOYA's backhand too. Wouldn't mind seeing some ceiling balls going to the middle, like I talked about earlier, taking away that sidewall, which in this game, MONTOYA's hit 3 winners that hit sidewall, front wall. That's a hard shot to hit from the middle, so maybe pull the ball to the middle a little bit more versus ball to that huge backhand. Great. Great resets.
that is so bad, so tough.
It's high level. It's very, very nice.
I mean, he turned his shoulders and ripped it down the left side by NATERA.
That's one of the best shots we've seen today.
Agreed. Yep. Yep. Skip ball. Good job by ACUNA and NATERA to type this game up. Didn't want them to get away early.
Yeah, they're hanging in there in general, right? Like
Yep.
they're in and out of playing really, really well. And, you know, like we said last game, just a couple decisions and a couple little mistakes away from taking game 1, too. Good shot. I didn't catch that.
Covering that pinch and let the right side wide open. What do you think about a lobster along the glass to Javier there, Bobby?
You know, it's very interesting. I think that would work really well. I think it would. I think Mar's obviously going to probably just check it up to the ceiling and not kill his team, whereas Montoya might be a little more loose with his decision. And I think that's what they're banking on here, right? They're banking on Montoya being aggressive and leaving a ball up and giving them opportunity like this, right? And if they go to Mar, that's a great shot, by the way.
He's just going to go back to the ceiling, right?
Yeah, he's going to check up to the ceiling. He's going to hit a good angle. He's not going to really do anything to hurt his team, right? And that's not his role, like we talked about early in the match.
Oh, hit Montoya on this cross-court pass. And we got a 5-2 lead for ACUNA and NATERA.
Oh, miss it into that glass. A little off speed too. Montoya not trying to hit it Mach 20 through the front wall. Good angle. See, I like this spot, right? There it is again, right? Opportunity. Just cheating forward.
That's down. Yep. Good call by Jaime. Good job.
Great shot. Broken strings here.
Guys
Quick little racket change. For those of you at home who are going to be hanging out all day, we have some single semifinals tonight.
Yep, we do.
Or this afternoon, I should say.
That's right. At 3 o'clock, we have Andres ACUNA versus Lalo Patoyo, and followed at 4 o'clock by Kane Wozlinchuk and Conrado Moscoso. So that'll be an interesting one. I asked him about that yesterday. He's just excited to be back and playing again, and Conrado is. And he knows it's going to be a tall task with Kane. But they have some history, so it should be interesting.
Of course, yeah. And I mean, Moscoso grew up watching Kane, so every opportunity to get on the court with Kane is a special one. And I'm sure he's excited, not only because it's someone we all look up to our whole lives, but also that competitive side wants a piece of that all the time. He's #1 in the world, and that's what Moscoso was before he left for his little hiatus from injury, and I'm sure he's pumped up to play. Looks really good this week, too.
He's moving phenomenal.
And I think he just mishit that ball.
Yeah, I was going, how did he get hit there? Must hit.
I think he just mishit it. Lost it in the corner. Javi is, we all know him as one of the nicest and fairest guys on tour. Probably the nicest and fairest guy on tour. No malintent there. Pow. Gets drilled with the ball. Next rally, cool, calm. Just continues about his business, rolling forehands.
Their plan is to stay left here.
Almost perfect. Yeah, see, like I was saying earlier, like I think they should kind of work the middle with the ceiling ball a little bit. Every time they've done that, Montoya's gone for a lot, but he's given them opportunities. You know, hit that ceiling ball to the middle or hit that reset to the middle. Make Montoya to forehand out of the middle. Wow. That's really good.
Yeah, tight left corner pinch.
As long as they don't bite forward off that ball in the middle, they're going to get opportunities to shoot the ball. And then vice versa. Montoya's got to maybe be a little more patient from the back.
Nice nick at the bottom of the
beautiful
ball.
ball. Reset.
Get there. Nice. See off of that get. And
Exactly what I'm talking about right there, right?
Yep.
For a splat from really close to the side wall is really easy to hit, and also pulls your team out of position when he does splat it, because someone has to go forward to get it.
yes.
If you pull him to the middle, then you take away the splat. You can only hit a tight pinch, right? And so some adjustments that they can do that will kind of help them continue that pattern, but also right there, set up out of the middle, right? Oh, what a shot.
Yes.
What a shot by ACUNA. Power, good angle. But there, you're kind of seeing some little adjustments there that they can do. And Montoya's got to stay calm out of the middle, right? He's getting a little anxious, trying to rip the ball too hard. He's had a lot of success off pace like this.
Just going to Z. Oh,
Now he can do whatever he wants. What a get.
Oh. Both players were there, just ball hugged the wall.
We
It
have
looked
a
like it
hinder.
cracked out there.
We have a hinder, not a replay hinder, a hinder on teammates,
Yeah.
resulting in a point for Montoya Mar. And after the great start, we're tightening things back up here. 4, serve 6. It's a little off. It's a little to the middle. Coming down. It's just not going to work.
He's not close enough to splat that, like you said, and so he hit pinch from the center, and if it's not down, they're up there creeping on that.
Yeah, and unless NATERA rolls that ball, you know, it's going to be a half a step for Montoya all day. This is the ball I like. Oh, jeez. Great resets. Great shooting by Rodrigo Montoya there. You can hear him grunting to hit the ball 150 miles per hour. Probably some sort of, oh.
Great backhand from the right side. I don't think anybody expected that.
Oh, he's so creative. So creative, he can do things with the wrist and just calm and good lead.
He's got it.
Good spot. Oh, whoa. What in the world did Allen just do with that ball? Acrobatics.
Between the legs, it looked like. I'm not sure.
That was, we can get that on a replay at some point here. See what the heck he did there. We'll come back to that a little bit later. That was Houdini. That's good angle. Oh, missed.
Good job. That's so tough.
Yeah, and there's that kind of off-pace shooting that is, Montoya's had so much success with the second part of this game. And now they're up 8-6, just like that.
Nice little run for them. They were down 6-4 at one point.
I'll tell you what, ACUNA and NATERA are doing a good job of sticking with their game plan. They're gonna have to make a couple little changes here. They can't just keep going to the Montoya back in the entire match. He eventually will adjust. He's #2 in the world for a reason. There you go. Oh.
He was on it, just missed it.
And we'll take a look at that replay of the last rally here. Just crazy get that Allen had. Potentially. Here we go. It's going to come right at him here.
Yeah.
Oh, he did, yeah. Between his legs. Just the angle it came out as Racket was facing the right side wall.
And it kind of jammed Montoya over there on the left, and he couldn't retrieve it.
Great movement.
much needed side out here. These guys need to get a couple points on the board. Stop that run. And there's a great break, a free point.
Interesting that serve was supposed to be a nick and didn't really come up as a nick. And so it was a little different look at a serve off a missed serve, and got an easy one for Montoya to miss. This is coming. Oh, falling off.
I left the court open by doing that. Yep.
I don't love that. I don't love him pulling Allen out of position there, especially when NATERA's been hitting his forehand so well this match. Let him do his thing. Let him thump forehands. Right here too, same thing. Pinch hand's not gonna be a good.
So now there's miscommunication there.
Exactly right. You're pulling NATERA out of what he does best, right? Holding down the right, ripping forehands, and then there's some confusion on coverage. That's a great shot. Exhibit A.
Yep. Do your job.
Just trust your partner. You don't need to. He's one of the best players in the world. Just let him rip for forehands. Just hold your sides down. Yeah, what are we doing here? Just amazing. He's playing very well today. They both are, right? They're both playing great, especially when they, I think he tagged him with his racket.
Maybe on the swing through, yeah.
Yeah. They're both playing amazing, right? And they have to trust each other on that. Acuna's got to have faith in the fact that Allen's going to make them, and vice versa. Acuna's rolled a ton of balls himself.
Okay.
And now they have a lead, 9-8, just like that.
3 points.
A couple really good shots.
Couple points off of NATERA's racket there. So
interesting seeing Allen step in front of Acuna there too. I think the same rules apply there. Should probably just leave that ball first.
Oh, he had a beat on
break.
it.
It's a break.
Yep.
You can even see in Montoya's body language here that he got away with one there. But again, #1 team in the world. You look at their faces right now; they don't look stressed at all.
Not at that.
They've been here a couple times, once or twice.
Acuna shaking his head, knew he was there on time. He just missed it.
Oh gosh! See, I want Allen taking that. Smart. Great run to take the lead there. Side out, 8 serving 9.
Tough, straight in, nice backhand by Acuna. Good to being around the court by all 4 players.
Touch right here. Really pushing that ball to the left side.
That's a great shot by NATERA. Pass left, went right front corner on that. Hunkered down in the service box area, so good right corner pinch by NATERA there.
Montoya looking a little frustrated. His body language is not super confident here. I think he's overswinging a little bit, right? He's had his most success when he's taking, 15, 20% off of his shots and placing and being smart. It's a good ball.
The ball was behind him, and he flicked it back to the front wall.
His hands are so good. Right, again, when like I said before, when Montoya's hitting that off pace, not trying to hit the ball 1,000 miles per hour, he's setting up everything. And then he can set himself up for the complete missile that he wants to hit. Right here, off speed, setup. That's a great angle. Gonna get there. Oh.
Good pass, Acuna to the left side.
What a rally. What
So-
a rally.
So hard to cover the power and then the finesse of Amar on that, and so they were scrambling all over the rally and was able to get back into it, and then a pass down the left by Acuna.
Amar just dictating a lot there on what's going on. So creative. Outside of Kane, maybe the most creative player on tour. Just able to do so much from weird positions. Great serve. I want to see him shoot that ball. Oh, he almost made that too. Allen passing up on a couple opportunities off the back wall. I know we talked about patience earlier and making sure you're sealing ball and make sure you get them out of center court, but if you get set up off the back wall, you kind of have to go for, you don't have to try to roll the ball, at least crank on it. That's not a good ball. Rare miss.
That's what he was looking for right there on his little practice swing.
Always better the second time.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh. Montoya
no, he's good.
Yeah, Montoya looking at the line. He was safe on that one. Pretty amazing how these guys all can kind of attack that line without stepping on it so accurately, without directly looking at the line, the feel for where they're out on the court. Oh, just married to that right corner.
Get there. And skip ball.
Unforced error.
Yes. Acuna's pumped up. Good job. Nice run for Acuna and NATERA.
No, it's not going to work. Just not a good shot. Right? Not a good shot unless you have Montoya completely pinned behind you. No. Troubles.
Get there.
Got it. That's a great reset of the point there. Earns a setup for NATERA.
Yep.
Oh,
There's a reverse
nails.
pinch. Yeah. I think that was a 2-pound skid. You thought it was good. It looked good to me by Acuna
Yep.
earlier in the rally.
Absolutely.
That's what you're saying. Let NATERA shoot back here.
You have
Silly
to.
balls and off the back glass.
And that was all set up by the little around the wall ball reset of the point, right? They had this little exchange in the front of the court, and the first person to kind of reset, pull someone back, now pulls one of the guys back and opens up that left corner for NATERA to hit that winner. And he hasn't missed a lot of forehands this match. Yep.
That's your 80% shot that you was talking about Montoya needs to take versus trying to knock down the front wall.
He doesn't use it enough in general. He uses it in singles a lot. I feel like he should use it a little more in doubles. In singles, when he's hitting good serves and stuff and have that set up, I think we have
The glasses.
towel.
Yep.
Just a towel. When he's able to do that, he's just so hard to read. And he's so nonchalant about like his body language is going to the back of the court. You don't really know until the last second if he's going to rip it hard or touch it. So, but a great shot right there. But again, Like they're married to putting that ball on his backhand this game. I would want to see a little mix over to his forehand even sometimes because he's leaving a lot of balls up with his forehand. Great shot. Forehand, right?
Yep.
And even on a few setups for him, like short balls or balls off the back walls of forehand, he tends to leave it up a little more, unless he takes pace off of it, and then it's really, really good. Oh, that's not great. Yeah, just forcing the guy. This is a slippery slope here. Make sure we stay consistent here. Last game, they've worked their way up to a good opportunity to win the game. This one, they have a very good opportunity. You got to stay consistent and solid. Perfect. Perfect.
I see a timeout here soon if they haven't taken one yet.
Probably should take one before it's too late here.
We're at 10-12. Acuna talking to NATERA.
Yeah, Acuna talking to NATERA here. I don't know exactly what, but it's all going to start here with this return. He's got it there. That's what I like. Good. Coming down. Beautiful. Be smart.
Right there. Nice by NATERA.
Good leave. Great hit.
Acuna.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know if I would have tested that in the front court like that with Mara right there.
I love the decision. I love it. I think that's the right play. It's just,
need to
it's
roll
just
it.
Tough.
Yeah.
Tough. It's just that's a very, very tough play. I mean, I hit that ball the same way every time. It's just hard when you're playing the best right side player in the world.
So yeah, we'll stay with us right here. So following this doubles match, we'll have a break, and then we'll be back at 3 o'clock for our first semifinal singles of the day, Lalo Portillo versus Andres Acuna, followed by Conrado Moscoso versus Kane Wozlinichuk at 4 p.m. So a couple high-level singles semifinal matches forthcoming. Looking forward to those. Bobby, thoughts on those?
Yeah, I mean, that first one, Acuna versus Lalo, I think that's a very interesting one, right? I think Acuna obviously had a really long match yesterday with Mar, and he's having a really long match right now, so we'll see if he's able to recover. He's in great shape. But this is racquetball, and no matter how good of shape you're in, you're hurt a little bit, so he's got to have to really lock in on his recovery here to be ready. I think it's going to be a great match.
Yeah, Lalo's one of the...
And Lalo's played amazing.
Played an amazing weekend.
Amazing.
Yeah, he's had a great tournament so far.
They both are. So it'll be a very interesting match. I think Lalo's the favorite there in general. You know, I've watched Acuna play a lot this weekend. I don't know exactly why I've been watching so much. Maybe I've repped a couple of his matches, and now commentating one. He's got a little fire in his eyes and his belly, right? He's playing very hard, a lot of passion. You can tell he really, really wants to win. So I'm excited to see that play. And then they have that second one, which is I think everybody's looking forward to.
I think so. Yep.
The Moscoso Kane match. You'll see a bunch of lob serves naturally, right?
You're right.
A lot of drive serves, a lot of flying around the court by Moscoso. Kane's going to be ready to go. He's
shot maker that
he's
he
looked
is.
really dialed this week so far. So,
Yeah.
But I'm excited to see both, and I'll be here for both of them. And who knows? Maybe we'll come by and stop by and talk a little more.
All right, good timeout. Let's see if it's productive to him at 11-12 here. Game 2.
There we go. Good return.
He's done that multiple times during this match, so very effective. Good job by Acuna. Much needed side out, Bobby. They
Yeah.
run a little mini run there.
And Montoya and Mar are okay with that. Like, if he's going to make that and hold it, that's perfectly fine. I think by attrition, they're going to win more rallies than not. The previous 4 before that, off speed. That's going to be an avoidable hinder. Javi doesn't even argue.
Yeah.
They're probably going to win those rallies more often than not. They got 3 out of 4 setups off that, so hopefully they can continue to exploit that going forward here if we do go breaker, which everybody at home I'm sure is hoping for. Good serve. Wow. Allen just misreading that ball. thought I was going to, he hit it really hard, thought I was going to carry a little deeper and just kind of died in the front court there. We're at 13, serving 11. Pretty good serve to the middle of the court.
Oh. What did it do?
I don't know. I thought he hit Morrow with the racket. It looked like he just skipped it. From this angle, it looked like it was actually a good shot. It definitely was not. Set up.
Oh, right on the glass.
Oh, did you get that?
He did. Oh, and the reverse pinch again.
Wow. Acuna's hands there, out of the air, flick, front wall, side wall. Set everything up there. Good. Set up.
Reset.
Going down.
Back in position here.
Yeah.
Mar and Montoya. Switch sides. A nice shot by Mar. First time he's been on the left side, and he's splattered that backhand. Resulted in the side out. I thought they were going to switch back and forth, but they just stayed on their side once they were on the opposite side.
I think if Mar resets that ball, I would assume they would naturally switch back, but he decided to shoot the ball, keeping him over there. That's not a good return.
That should be. Yep.
It's going to be an avoidable hinder.
Called it.
We're going to see an appeal here by Montoya.
They agree.
Both agreed.
Yep.
It's a pretty clear-cut call, worth an appeal. Could be. I think that was their first appeal used. I think so. They have one more appeal. Definitely worth using that in that moment. You never know what the line judges see.
Good big lob there.
Set up.
Oh, what happened there? Did he swing at it and miss?
Well, Montoya hit that little off pace, right? He hit the off pace with the cut. And so when that ball, when you cut that ball and it hits the side wall, the front wall, it'll kind of tail towards the side wall, and it didn't really catch and just slid right past him. So I just had the awkward spin because he kind of cut down hard on the ball. There's a good example of these guys. They're overplaying Montoya's backhand, right? Like he's had some loose errors on his forehand. Wrap the ball, hit the ball down the middle, and make him shoot from there more often. Even right there, right? That's a replay hinder. Montoya trying to sell the fist pump. But even right there, right, that forehand, he hits it really well. And but it's not a clear winner. If Acuna's in the right position, he's reshooting that. Versus here, he's able to dictate more off the backhand, right? Very dynamic on the left as a doubles player. And singles, but the left side player, he can handle a lot.
Okay.
Again, right there, right? I would say a timeout's a good moment for a timeout here. Regroup, make adjustment here, right? Obviously, his backhand's heating up again. Yep. Still doing a backhand. That's gonna be pretty good.
Z. Yep. Nice touch.
It's a great ball. Off the back wall, and Acuna decides to cut it off.
He saw him on the ground. He wanted to be aggressive and try to take it out. It was a tough shot. Yeah, replay here.
What the call was a replay there?
No.
Oh, instant replay. I thought you said the call was a replay. I was like, what? What replay? Yeah, that ball was coming off the back wall too. Yeah,
Right,
that's
match point.
unfortunate.
At
A little
match
rushing.
point.
Yeah,
Yep.
match point just like that.
So they used their timeout already, so ACUNA and
Oh,
NATERA
no.
have a timeout to lean on.
Great get. Oh, and
And there you go.
there you go.
A great match. Hey, but they fought, like you said, man, and they
Yeah.
executed the game plan. It was a great job by ACUNA and NATERA, but #1 team in the world prevails. MONTOYA Mar onto the finals.
Great match. Thanks for having me on.
Yep.
Good luck to them in the finals. We'll see you guys all later for
At
some
3 o'clock.
singles.
That's right. Thank you for watching, and we'll be back at 3 p.m. Central Time.